How's it going, y'all? It's Jeff, and just gotta say, you know, besides giving Aokiji that neck, I've done pretty much everything I can to cool off. It's like 9 o'clock here now, and still like 100 degrees, but we're gonna suffer or power through because we have, you know, Peak to attend to. And it really is, because it's really interesting to see Kobe kind of like do things that could be, I guess, considered at least a little genocidal, you know, at least as far as cutting off resources like food and supplies, you know, I guess for the greater good when it comes to freeing the slaves, you know, I'm for all that. So yeah, I think that it's just really kind of, it can be really like impactful because I think a lot of people would like to see, you know, fixes and changes to their society no matter what that may be. But a lot of us are just kind of like, you know, change.org, but Kobe's really out there putting in work, so it's really just amazing to see like what he has experienced while he's been doing that. We're gonna get, you know, hopefully really in depth with that this episode, so yeah, let's do it. Okay. I hear a lot of things about this being like a peak rescue mission, so I know Kobe's trying to get some like, he's trying to get some keys, right? Or I think he already got them. Don't call him Kobe. Well, I did not mean to disrespect Sabo the Flame Emperor like that. Dang. Face card. Okay, now he's got the keys. Right. Yeah, seeing as Sabo probably felt like a slave like his entire childhood, quote unquote. Bonnie, okay. So Bonnie already had a lot of information then, before she got to Egghead. I guess that's why she went. It's funny how much more Bonnie likes Sabo than Luffy. Okay, for a second I thought that Sabo just made a crow. I was like, I didn't know that was part of the Ace's Devil Fruit. Where is he talking from? Okay. I wonder, so Bonnie would track the Revolutionary Army here? Is that what I'm getting from this? If he can't. Like, that's the first time I even really feel like hearing Bonnie acknowledge as a possibility that Kuma's just done. Man. Spider-Man Sabo right there. Total Chad moment right there. Bonnie Loki, she's here for it. She don't want this moment to end. She don't want them to leave. The Lost Chamber. Does that have anything to do with the empty throne, or it doesn't show them like actually escape? It's okay. We're out now. Yeah, it is interesting like seeing them be so cordial with each other. I feel like Sabo's always been like, I don't know, Ace has manners, but Sabo's probably the most refined. Just understandable. Alright, there she goes, off to college. Is he going back in? Is he double dipping? Yep. Alright. I want to see this Chamber of Secrets. I can't believe they didn't Pell grant access. Grant Pell access. Love all the sci-fi tracks this arc. It sounds like you got someone just like randomly strumming something. Looks like freaking. Looks like war artifacts. What is this? Oh, the elders. And they are looking elderly. What, so this is supposedly the last we see him alive? What, is that like oligarchy or something? But now it's like, okay, hold on. Creators of the world. Okay, so the celestial dragons are like the descendants of the people who founded the world government 800 years ago. That's actually not that long. Okay, it's a monarchy. But Emu was like, he just stepped right over them, I guess. Well, that sort of does explain, right? Well, it seems like the Marines seem to attract mostly the same crowd of people. Like, if it was like a 20, like, if it all started with like a group of 20, then I'm sure they probably were like birds of a feather, you know, a feather of justice. So it's like, yeah, it definitely makes sense that they would probably keep it in the family. Not, I had to fight a fly, so I'm sweating, but getting the origin of the world government right now is really, really insane. Okay. Like, even more, like, there's a lot of missing history from the government right now. Whoa. BB had the potential to become a celestial dragon? Whoa. You know, that's insane to think about because we know how Luffy feels about them, so to think, like, what he would have thought about VB, even if... I mean, she declined it, but... After the reverie, or... VB's... Okay, yes. Is this Emu talking himself? Because it sounds like a he. Oh, his voice is like a little... If that was him, his voice was like a little gravelly, like very, very... Like, very... matter of fact, very known. Oh, wow. We are getting some heck of some bond drops right now. So, is the D related to the missing history? Because I'll admit, I never would have... Like, nothing has, like, really... hinted at that so far, I guess. Oh, man. That sounded like an I'm in mild distress kind of scream. Oh, I would know those scales anywhere. Oh, I literally don't know who I even feel worse for in that situation. Like Kuma being like controlled or Shirahoshi being bound in bondage. Like, Turles is like one of the worst, like least tolerable characters in fiction. So if that's what you wanted, Oda, then bro, what would you even be able to do with all that? His lips as big as her fin, bro, like... Definitely someone's gonna have to swoop to the rescue. Oh, from the preview, is it the... I think I know. I take it this guy doesn't like him. I take this guy doesn't like his fish feisty. He were turned down by her anyway. Man. Oh! The only one who can protect her from the incels is the brothers. That makes total sense. Man, you really turn your eyes off of like, this girl needs to be like supervised 24/7. You know, you got like, what's his name? You know, the sludge guy, and it's just, like, really take your eyes off of Wimpyhoshi for like a minute, and someone's trying to like arrange marriage her. Invincible slave. Like, half of my brain is like, oh, that's kind of a cool title. Like, and the other half of my brain is like, wait, that's terrible. It's terrible. It's kind of crazy to believe that Rebecca exists outside of her sexy knight uniform. His Kuma's face all cracked up, like his spirit's broken. Just every part of Kuma's in shambles right now. This guy's like, his like sister is literally in shackles, like their sister is in shackles. And this dude in front of them is like, have some composure. This is, and that's really like just, they really just be two sets of laws, like one for the rich and then for everyone else. How dare you punch me the other day? I mean, just sad I didn't get to see it in person. I'll admit I googled it, but I'm glad they said their names because I kind of forgot. I saw them in the preview. And, like, this might be Big Back, but Tentada kind of sounds like a side dish. Like tater tots or something, but okay, let's go. What the heck? Smoosh! They treated him like the Pixar eye. Man, that would have been a really serious and like brutal moment right there if they had did it any other way. Oh, oh, that's the most sincere bro hug I've ever gotten to witness. Man, this is a hype rescue for real. Dang. Oh, they just like suck. Oh my gosh. They really just grabbed him and like literally dipped. Like. Gosh, I feel like such like the hype moments like this, or you know, just so many moments throughout the series are so like heartwarming. Have such like Otis just has such a like no man person, you know, left behind type mentality. You know, I don't know what instantly comes to mind, like Chopper joining the crew, just things like that. Like, we're not gonna forget about you. What is the D? Bro, why are you gatekeeping the D? That is messed up. Oh, literally my heart just skipped a beat. And he gave him the creepiest instrument of all. The keyboard. Okay, I don't think that was his voice the first time, because this is way too, like, drawn out of an entrance, so... Oh, bro, soundtrack going crazy. Oh, he's about to sit there. This is, like, disrespecting, like, a 1,000-year legacy right here. The suspense, bro. That's his voice. How does your natural voice have an echo effect? Oh, crazy. Lily, what? God, there we go. We finally get to hear Emu's voice, and I just like kind of blurted out he because that's what I've had in my mind for this entire year, but it honestly sounded kind of otherworldly. It sounded more like an it. I feel like if Emu is gendered, it probably is most likely an he, but I'm not opposed to the idea that it could definitely be something else. I mean, we got giants and all sorts of fishmen and all sorts of stuff, so, you know, who knows there, but I'm getting the impression maybe, like, seeing him, like, take the throne after the build-up, just, like, it feels so disrespectful of him to just, like, completely dispose of what this, like, 800-year-long tradition has been. But honestly, that's not even that long in the grand scheme of things, so you can definitely see how the Marines could potentially, like, evolve through all these historical events that are going on, like these, like, several wars and, like, revolutions and things like that. So, in the grand scheme of things, the Marines are low-key kind of in their infancy, which is insane to get that revealed, like, 1,100 episodes in, But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, then it seems like maybe Emu is going to be the one who does Cobra N, but hopefully before he does that, we'll actually get to learn like what the origin of the D is and how that connects to the Lost History, because that has actually been something that's been, you know, really, really foreshadowed this pretty much the entire series, so that would be worth going crazy for. So yeah, until next week.